What's up, Ragin Nation? How's it going? This is Alex Yu, and you're watching the Ragin Ronin review. I got a review for you. I checked out Venom, Let There Be Carnage. This is the sequel to the 2018 film Venom, which I actually really enjoyed. I thought it was quite good. It exceeded my expectations, and if I had to give some final thoughts about what I felt about the first Venom film, all I gotta say is that I really liked it. I liked the story, but I just felt at the end of the movie that it wasn't, it was just a big symbiote fight. But I was just thinking to myself, well, what else could they have given us? So at the end of the day, I gave it a pass. I enjoyed it. It was a good piece of entertainment. And now we have Carnage in Venom, Let There Be Carnage. And I'm just thinking to myself, now here's what I was really thinking to myself before the movie even came out, and like how I think this one's gonna be good, but they already had a symbiote fight in the first Venom film. Now we're gonna have another symbiote fight in Venom Let There Be Carnage. I hope they make this one better. Okay. So anyways, we got Andy Serkis directing. We got Woody Harrelson as Carnage, and of course Tom Hardy's back as Venom Eddie Brock. So I'm just going to jump right down to it because everybody wants to know, is this one better than the first one? I'm going to jump right into it and just tell you straight up that I kind of liked the first Venom more. You know what? Coming out of the theater, I was actually quite mixed on this film because for some reason I was expecting it to be like a lot better than the first one. Just a lot better. We got Andy Serkis directing, and I think that he was a perfect director for this film. Before watching it, and then when I watched the film, I just felt like, I didn't really feel like, I felt like it could have been better. But I'm mostly mixed about it because of, here's the main thing. I felt the story in the first one's better because, I don't know, when you're an origin story, you got all the character development, it just works better that way because you get to know the character. The second one, he's just dealing with his inner struggles, and it kind of plays out like an Iron Man 2 story in a way that, he's dealing with inner struggles, right? And the, the odd couple thing in the first one where, Eddie Brock and the Venom symbiote relationship, that worked in the first one. In the second one, I feel like it's just a gimmick, and now there's just too much comedy in it. Like, it's just about them being the odd couple. And it kind of doesn't work as much as good as it did in the first one. At least that's how I feel. But the story is, in my opinion, is not as good as the first one. As for in the second one, I felt that Naomi Harris as Shriek and is it Carey Mulligan as the ex-girlfriend? I think that they were just side characters, like background characters even. They were just wasted. They're like side chicks, you know what I'm saying? Like they were just, only there when you really, really needed them. But I feel like there could have been so much more potential had they, established a better relationship or established the characters a little bit more. I know we've seen the ex in the first one, but I just felt that she could have been more involved. And same with Shriek. I just feel like she just comes in and out when she's really needed. But there's nothing beyond, not so much as developing her character, but making her character like have more use. You know what I'm saying? For the story, okay, for the story and the character. But I will say this: Woody Harrelson as Carnage was perfect casting, and Carnage is a much better villain than Riz Ahmed's symbiote. I don't even know what they even called his character. I forgot his character's name. But in any case, Carnage is a much, much better villain than what we had before in the past. So here's what we got. We got a better story from the first one, but we got a better villain in the second one. The final battle in Let There Be Carnage is much, much better than the first one. The only thing is that this film has a 90-minute runtime. It's like one of the shortest Marvel films out there, okay? And in a way, I'm kind of glad it did because it worked. It was really well paced. Like we just breezed through the whole film. The thing is that I actually would have liked Venom and Carnage to have more encounters, not just in the third act of the film. And I felt like we didn't even see Carnage that much, really. It was more like Venom and Eddie Brock just having their struggles, you know, their issues. That's what it felt like. Like most of the film was made up of that. But I would have liked to see more Carnage. I'd like to see more Woody Harrelson doing his thing. But it seemed like just like little scenes of him here and there, just thrown in there. But at the end of the day, he's still a much better villain. I love the Carnage Venom fight scene. It was crazy. It was like what I wanted. Okay, I think I would have liked Carnage. No, this is a total like nitpicky thing. I would have liked Carnage to be a little bit more brighter in red color. That way, you know, you can. It's not that I couldn't tell them apart, but Carnage's red is very muted, so that he still looks dark. You know what I mean? I would have liked it to be a little bit more red. In any case, it doesn't bother me that much. It's just a really nitpicky thing. But yeah, it was still the final act was great because it was exciting. But I still like the first one more. I came out of theater feeling really mixed. I gave the first film a 7.5 out of 10. I'm gonna give this one a 7 out of 10. I still enjoyed it. I actually do want to watch it again. But I felt that I just don't think this one is like left as much as an impression on me, except that the fact that I really liked watching the final fight at the end. But as for everything before that, you know, I feel like they could have done much more with it. I would have liked it to be an equal like Venom and Carnage to have equal amount of screen time as opposed to just making Venom or Eddie Brock the main character. I felt like I saw not enough of Venom even, you know, doing his thing because now he's like now he's kind of like a like he's not evil, you know what I mean? He's not doing bad things. So yeah, 7 out of 10. I think a lot of people feel the same way. I don't know. But I'm just wondering, for those that do watch it, what did you guys think about the film? Did you actually think it was better than the first one? Definitely, you know, Carnage was better for sure. But is that enough to really make it a better film? I'm looking forward to the next film. They're definitely going to make, at least I think they're going to make a third film because, you know, at this point there's more potential because of, well, something happens in the end. But the fact is that also this one made, you know, open much bigger than the first one, so there's definitely got to be an opportunity for a third film, and I'd like to see certain things happen, you know what I'm saying? So anyways, 7 out of 10. Still a decent film, but not as good as the first one, because the first one was a good origin story. My name's Alex Yu. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Peace.